What's going on, Georgia Tech family, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Sorry this video is so late. I wanted to respond and react as soon as they dropped this for Georgia Tech as far as their bowl game. But I was at an event, Score Atlanta. It was honoring some of the top players in the state. Tay was there. I give y'all the latest update on what's going on with him as well. Nothing bad, like I said, but just the latest update there. But nonetheless, man, I want to give y'all an update. So this matchup is interesting, and I know I've heard Georgia Tech fans are not that happy about it, and also the players aren't as well. So they're going to be at the Birmingham Bowl December 27th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The game is expected to be televised on ESPN. My initial reaction is, I would have liked to see Georgia Tech maybe get another bowl. Nothing wrong with Birmingham. Birmingham's actually not that bad of a drive, and I really do want to go. I don't know if I'll be able to because I'll be at Georgia League Classic, so it's going to probably be difficult to go. But I do want to attend this game and obviously cover Georgia Tech, but it's probably going to be a little difficult for me to be able to do it. But my thoughts on the matchup, I would like to see them in maybe Charlotte or a Florida Bowl. I think that would have been cool. But, I think Georgia Tech did deserve a better bowl, in my humble opinion. I thought they had a pretty good year, man. They went 7-5. They battled against some of the better teams, in the country. Remember, they had one of the top hardest schedules when you look at it in terms of like who they had to play, right? Florida State, who was number 10 ranked this year, Georgia, Notre Dame, Miami. Like, they had tough teams all year long. And I know Miami didn't get into the college football playoff, but they still played a very tough schedule, I thought, this year, man. And they did what they were supposed to do and got 500 back-to-back winning seasons, first time since 2013, 2014. Now, I know as far as for Vanderbilt, they had a really good year. They swept the state of Alabama. But nonetheless, like I said, I really think Georgia Tech is gonna have a good game. I think they're gonna whoop them. I do. I just don't think they have enough offense. Now, I know they beat Alabama, like I said before. I know they beat Auburn. I know they had a pretty good year. But I think you see some of those deficiencies and some of those losses against the LSUs of the world and many more. I think Tech has the offensive firepower to match up. Then they can run the ball, obviously, the read option with Haynes King. If not, they can get a ball to Jamal Haynes, Chad Alexander, or they can give it to some of those young backs, Traylon Maddox or the Anthony Carries of the world. And then the receiving core, right? And obviously, Leo Blackburn will no longer be there since he hit the portal. But they're going to have some top-end guys there as well, right? Eric Singleton Jr., Malik Rutherford. They're going to rotate in some of those freshmen, right? The Bailey Stocktons, the Isaiah Canyons of the world. And I just think that firepower is going to be something special. And like I said, to go into it and flip it in on defense, they have a pretty good unit. Now, the only flaw that they have, I think, is maybe getting to the passer. But one of the better ones is Romello Height. He had a pretty good year for Georgia Tech, was a game worker in several big games for them, Miami, NC State. And they got Jordan Vanderbilt, who was second-team All-ACC this year, and rightfully so. And then obviously on offensive line-wise, they got obviously Keelan Rutledge, who won first-team All-ACC. But they got guys, man, on that defensive side of the ball. Now, important note to kind of watching this game, and I don't want to break it fully down, but what's the health of the defensive secondary, right? What are they going to be able to do in that one? 4 guys, I believe I heard, got injured in the game against Georgia that had to go out. So, that's going to make a difference, man. How many guys are going to be healthy enough to play? Will there be more guys hitting the portal, with the portal opening up actually on Monday, which is tomorrow? So that's going to be interesting to follow as well for the Yellow Jackets, just to be able to see. But nonetheless, with the offense, I think they're going to smoke Vanderbilt. I'll take a deeper dive into this matchup and give my thoughts as far as Vanderbilt, what they have going, the offense, the defense, and the chance that Georgia Tech has. But I believe Georgia Tech is going to – I think Georgia Tech is going to smoke them and have a good game. Now, in terms of the update on Tay Harris, as y'all can see here, I was there at the event. This is why I didn't react to it. As you guys see here, I'm still dressed the same. I was there at the event talking with Tay Harris, his mom and everything. Great family, man, great kid. He got honored today for all classification team. I put together the defense. And I thought that he should be on there. And then Mr. Georgia Football, with several people, coaches, ADs. I had a vote. Craig Sager had a vote. Several others across the state had a vote of who got it. Tay Harris had got my vote for that as well. I just thought he had an incredible year for Cedartown, being able to run the football, being an all-around weapon for them, and then on the back end, just making a difference with his hard hits and his ability to read the coverage, being a key communicator, and obviously making interceptions. I did the full, obviously, deep dive into him and what makes him special. But a great player, man. Love that he got honored and won an award and was a finalist for another award as well. And I believe he ended up getting an award for that as well. So just a great kid. And a quick update on him. is that he's going to actually be practicing. So I don't know to what extent that's going to be, but he is enrolling early in school from what he told me, and he's actually going to be practicing with the team early, with the bowl practice and everything, and then he's going to be practicing with them going down there to Birmingham as well. So that is an update on Tate Harris and the latest on that. Will he be enrolling early? He is going to be enrolling early from what he told me today as well. So definitely could look out for that, Georgia Tech fans. All right, y'all. So that is the latest, man. I just want to give y'all an update, latest with Tate Harris and the latest on the Birmingham Bowl. Thought it was an interesting one. I would like to obviously see Tech be able to get a better bowl, but nonetheless, they're going to be fine. The key thing is building. Build, right? Build from this last year, that burning sensation that Coach Key has, and take that into next year and have an outstanding year being able to compete and contend for a college football playoff spot. We're going to find out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Comment below, though, Georgia Tech fans, what's your thoughts on the Birmingham Bowl?